Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian. Nikola Jokic said, quote, growing up in Serbia, I fell in love with basketball. Playing professionally at 16 years old, I developed fast. Now, when other players pull me or grab my leg, I love it. That's how we played in Serbia. Not fighting, but just the passion. I don't want basketball to just be a job. I want to keep that passion. Brian?
Great stuff, Allie. Thanks. And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. And for Charlotte, we've got Kyle Kuzma. He's out there with P.J. Washington. Gordon Hayward is out there with LaMelo Ball. And it's Doncic in a shooting guard. And deep into the season now, Grant, are you noticing any trends that may just become a permanent part of the game?
Well, I mean, of course, B.A., the fast pace of the NBA is here to stay. And players of all positions are continuing to develop deeper range from the three-point line.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide-open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Kuzma, that's good.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Hounded by Ball. Pass to Gordon. Porter against Hayward. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Washington outside. Down low. Here's Kuzma. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Will Barton picks one up.
Love the size and athleticism Kuzma possesses. He uses both of them well to draw these fouls.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Barton outside. Pass to Jokic. Takes the three. They get it back. This one for three. On target from range.
It's obvious that Barton's jump shot has come a long way. Right now, he's pretty solid at catching and shooting. You know, Jokic was offered a multi-year deal in Europe back in 2015, but then had a horrible outing, and the team backed away from it.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Oh, deflected. Shot clock at 6. Outside Porter. And the dunk by Jokic.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
And Barcelona's loss was Denver's gain when Jokic decided to join the NBA.
Yeah, you know, it was a slow start for Jokic, but eventually he showed his unique talent as he got more playing time. In the end, he made the all-rookie first team, and from there, it's been all NBA level performances.
Now here's Barton, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Hangs, and it's Jokic laying it in. Jokic has got 6 points.
Jokic never lacking in terms of getting his body involved, throwing his body around, using that bulk and power to grab rebounds.
Denver has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. With some arc. Barton against Washington. Ooh, rejected by Doncic. And he's able to get it back. Charlotte trailing. To the paint. And Doncic hammers it home.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Jokic. Doncic for the block. And he recovers it. Misses the three. The Hornets have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. The three is up. That shot missing. Now Denver takes it the other way. Their last encounter was in Denver.
Last time these teams met, It came down to the wire. The bench play in that game was the difference.
It sure did, and they got a lot of scoring from their bench, and I think that really was the crucial difference.
Now here's Jokic, and here's Porter outside. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
How about that smooth shot from the arc for Porter? He's got such a confident release and deep range, too.
Another miss by Doncic. Denver in the lead. A minute 42 left in the first quarter here. Outside Porter. Uses the glass on the layup.
Timeout.
Porter's got 5 points.
And I'm just impressed with their effort here early. They've hit the offensive glass so hard.
And those putback baskets contributing to their lead.
And the Hornets call time here. You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
Yeah, defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. But once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor.
Doncic finds Harrell, and Harrell throws it down.
Harrell's not afraid to throw it down. As a matter of fact, he's got such strength in his hands and upper body that's what he's looking to do every time. Punch it home.
Now here's Morris. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Cousins can't hit.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration, even for a nanosecond.
Back to Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
So it's Denver now. After the basket by Charlotte, Morris. Cousins gets the bucket.
Cousins imposing his will that time against pretty good defense.
For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. To the middle. Here's Plumlee. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Green's checked in for Jokic. Second free throw, no good. For Denver, they've gone 7 of 16 so far. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And they've quickly gathered 8 second chance points thus far.
Beasting on those backboards. I love that physicality.
Here's Martin. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. To the inside. Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Morris. Got a piece of it. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. Lineup here for Charlotte. Charlotte's gone 2 of 5 from deep here in the second. On the court for Denver. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Will Barton. Now here's Doncic. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his 3rd assist of the night.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible passing ability.
The 3 is up. And another 3 for Denver.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
And for the Hornets, they're shooting about 60% for the game.
Thanks. DJ in the last game against the Nets was just insanity. He ended up with 37 points and really hit the boards. Tremendous production in that area as well. A Hall of Fame level performance the whole league is talking about now. It was a masterpiece. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Pass to Jokic. Guarded by Doncic. Doncic pulls down the board. The Hornets with a lead. A minute 20 left in the first half. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Now here's Gordon. 15 in his last outing.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Doncic with the bucket.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Washington against Jokic. Pass to Barton. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Another high IQ pass by Jokic. I mean, he knows all eyes are on him, and so he gives it up to a ready shooter. That's just good basketball.
Porter with the steal. Now here's Gordon. On the wing, Barton. Inside, deflects the pass, and that's out of bounds. Last touch by Washington.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Just 4 seconds left in the first half. And here's Porter outside. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Hornets. They lead by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away. That pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
Kyle Kuzma out there with P.J. Washington. Then there's Gordon Hayward. Then it's Ball. And it's Doncic in at the 2. So that's who James Borrego starts the second half with. Now here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Porter's shot is off. And for the Hornets, they're shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific. And he lobs it up. And Doncic with the jam.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Now here's Barton. He's got 5. Jokic with it. Outside for Porter. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Porter's got 8.
Boy, the mechanics of Porter Jr.'s shot are just so efficient. Almost automatic. Gets the ball and puts it right up into the shooting pocket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen. And, you know, with Hayward, you get a little bit of everything. He's a stat sheet stuffer. He's got good instincts for moving the ball. He moves well without it. And he also can be effective on the glass. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. You also see Hayward's versatility on the offensive side of things.
You know, B.A., he's a guy that really shoots a high percentage because he takes good shots. He can work in the mid-range or go down and post up. And he's very adaptable as an offensive player.
Now here's Doncic. 18 points for him. Plumlee passes to Doncic. And they doubled up Doncic. And here's Oubre from the arc. Knocks down the triple. 6 points for him.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Guarded by Doncic. Pass to Cousins. Over to the wing. Here's Reed. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. The Nuggets need to get one up. And another 3 for Denver.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Martin. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Doncic right side. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
To the paint. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
The scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Doncic into the lane. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The defense there doing whatever they
can. Saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And the Nuggets making a change here.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Porter to pass to Morris. Now Green. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Now the Hornets moving it up. Here's Harrell. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Azubuike, he's checked in for Charlotte. That's good from Harrell.
What's great about Harrell is his ability to deliver whatever his team needs. I mean, he's the ideal guy to have coming off your bench.
Morris can't hit. The Hornets have gone a perfect 7 for 7 and looking strong in this third quarter. Pass to Azubuike. Back to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Tries a 10-footer, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Denver has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Pass to Cousins. Back to Morris. And he makes it on the layup.
Boy, a very capable passer. DeMarcus Cousins does a solid job recognizing where to go with the ball.
Here's Doncic. Cousins with the steal. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. Here's Charlotte. A 12-point game. And after this game wraps up, they're off to New York to take on the Knicks. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Porter, the pass to Morris. Ooh, rejected by Doncic. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. To the middle. The shot won't fall. Green with the defensive effort. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting 44% since the third quarter got underway. Green, the pass to Green. The first free throws. Down low. Here's Washington. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game.
Boy, lock into that focus from Washington there. Love the body control, too. Excellent.
On the court for the Nuggets. Green out there with Michael Porter. Then it's Monte Morris. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Clock at 6. The baseline J. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Doncic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Doncic hammers it home.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Morris after the basket by Charlotte. And it's off from three-point range.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Washington's shot is good.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Knocks it loose. Green, the pass to Morris. Second shot opportunity, and it's finished off inside by Green.
They were making an impact on the offensive glass in the first half. You'd like to see them go back to that.
Here's Doncic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Another thing, they've not only caused a bunch of turnovers tonight, they've turned most of them into points.
Gordon, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Barton comes in for Morris. And here's Porter outside. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Boy, what a night from Porter Jr. You see exactly why. He was the #1 recruit coming out of high school.
Charlotte has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Ball against Barton. To the inside. Now here's Doncic. Tightly guarded. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. And Clark, it's a relief to have fans back in the stands. But rising incidents of misconduct from a few. How do you think we discourage this?
Well, I think you first identify who those folks are, press charges, hold them accountable, make the penalty severe for that type of misconduct. Just because you purchase a ticket doesn't give you the right to act any way that you want to. There are protocols and rules and just basic human dignity and respect and courteousness that has to be applied. So make it tough on folks that step outside of those lines. Hold them accountable and press charges if need be.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Pass to Jokic. Three-pointer. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Hornets.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And they're going to win this one, making this their 47th victory so far.
And after losing in their first meeting, they're able to split the season series by winning this final game against the Nuggets.
It's Kuzma with the miss. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Azubuike, he's checked in for Washington. Jones comes in for Kuzma. Martin, he's checked in for Oubre. And it's Satoransky in for Ball. Doncic against Green. Now here's Doncic. Tight defense on him. Pass to Satoransky. Just 5 on the clock. Doncic, good. Doncic has got 34.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it. They've done it.
Here's Forrest. Blocked! Now Satoransky. Down low. Here's Doncic. And a missed layup. And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight. And the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
But life is good. Life is good for sure.
Any critique of yourself in the video game? Anything we could do better?
I just wish my jumper was a little more consistent, but maybe I got to show something in the season. We'll see, though. But maybe on this one, we can get my jumper a little better.
All right.
We'll see.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
Tyler, you're getting an early taste of NBA 2.
The subway system in Manhattan, part of the experience here in New York. Welcome up, and a look at the starters for the Hornets. Washington out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Doncic. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Hayward in at the 3. And for New York, Toppin is out there with Noel. Then it's Reddish. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Rose in at the 1 spot. And late in the season, we see playoff teams, Greg, resting their star players. Any excuse for lottery teams doing the same thing?
Not as far as the league is concerned. If they're healthy, what's the goal? Throwing away games is not acceptable.
Now, here's Doncic, coming off a solid outing against Denver. There's the drive, and the dunk by Doncic.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Here's Quickly. Doncic with the block. And so Doncic will bring it up for Charlotte, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Well, you saw how dialed up they were from distance. The defense just couldn't get out to everyone.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
Toppin, and Toppin throws it down.
No one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be.
Floats it up for Doncic. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Kuzma against Quickly. Pass to Noel. Reddish dishes to Noel. 6 to shoot. Rose scanning the floor. That shot off.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Doncic throws it down.
Well, that's the IQ of Gordon Hayward on display. He understands what the defense is trying to take away and finds the open man.
And it's hard to believe that Gordon Hayward has been playing for over a decade in the NBA. Now a seasoned vet, firmly in the second half of his career.
Now here's Rose. Turned in an outstanding game against Chicago. And a fast break now for the Hornets. And it's Washington missing. And Hayward has had a bit of a career renaissance lately, looking more and more like his old self.
And Kevin, it's just great to see him playing at this level again. I think it's testament to how much he loves the game of basketball, as well as how badly this guy wants a chance to win a championship.
Now, here's Doncic, following the miss by Derrick Rose. Back to Washington. Over Noel. And he can't bank that one in. Knicks trail by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Toppin can't get it to go.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Doncic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. That's now 8 points for DJ.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
A different look for New York. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noel. Alec Burks comes in for Quickly. And Walker's subbed in for Derrick Rose. The Hornets also changing it up. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Washington. And it's Montrezl Harrell in for Kyle Kuzma. Now here's Gibson. Toppin, no one around him. The three-pointer, no good. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, they get it again. Doncic makes it off the glass. Doncic has got 10.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Yeah, New York's head coach and I were able to chat. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thank you, David. Burks against Hayward. Now, here's Burks. Defense right on him. From deep, Walker. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Kemba Walker picks one up. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Rose against Doncic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Free throw drops for Rose.
Well, the knee issues robbed Derrick Rose of some of his athleticism, but maybe more importantly, he lost that development time. Still a big-time player, though, every time he takes the floor.
Emmanuel quickly out there with Derrick Rose. Then there's Toppin. Then it's Noel. And it's Burks in at the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. There's the pass to Quickly. 6 on the shot clock. Poked loose. Here's Doncic. He shoots again. Rebound by Rose. Knicks trail by 18. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. And the Knicks miss again.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
The Knicks have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Quickly. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Switch.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Doncic. Over Quickly. Tries again. And Doncic finishes inside. Doncic has got 14 points.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
The Knicks shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Free throw drops for Rose.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Charlotte leading by 18. To the middle. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Really good activity there in that pick and roll. Kuzma, a real strong sense for what he needs to do in those sets.
Rose passes to Toppin. Back to Rose. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. To the inside. And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by Doncic. Kuzma's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Lets it go from 11, and he recovers it. The kick out to Rose. Just 5 to shoot. New York, no good that time either.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Back to Doncic. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Rose. The Hornets have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
A different look for New York. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noel. Reddish comes in for Burks. And Walker subbed in for Derrick Rose. And a switcher also for Charlotte as Abuki's checked in. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Nuggets got the job done. He dropped in 34 points and came out of nowhere defensively, blocking shot after shot in an incredible effort. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Thanks for the report, D.A. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Now, here's Reddish. Guarded by Doncic, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Hornets ahead, opening up a huge gap. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at DJ in this one, he's been everywhere.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And Charlotte, looking at who they've got. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Hayward. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then there's Doncic, and it's Washington in at the 5 down low.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Rose kicks to quickly. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Clock at 6. Here's Reddish. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Kyle Kuzma picks one up. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he makes both free throws. Charlotte shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Floats it up for Doncic. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Rose finds quickly. Back to Rose. Shoots over Ball. He blocks it again, making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
Get open, man.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Hornets have shot 3 of 6 at the foul line. And New York making a change here. Burks is checked in. That free throw good from Doncic. Doncic with the steal. Down low, Kuzma. The shot will not fall. So New York will take it the other way. Here's Reddish. Banked in off the glass.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Floats it up for Doncic. And it's Noel with the rebound.
And that would have been a spectacular alley-oop. Really difficult to get the timing right on those long ones.
Pass to Reddish. Here's quickly. No points in the game yet for him. New York moving the ball around. Knocked loose with the shot. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Doncic against Noel. And Doncic, here we go. And stolen by Noel. Ball against Burks. Knocked away. Doncic with the steal. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now here's Reddish. He's covered by Ball. And the foul called on DJ. That's foul number 2 for him. Walker's checked in for quickly. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Azubuike's checked in. Walker against Ball. Doncic with the steal. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Ball dishes to Doncic. Washington passes to Doncic. Inside shot. That one, no good. So New York will take it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Passes to Reddish. It's blocked, and they get it back. Another block. Now, Doncic. He's got 25. Inside, here's Azubuike, and the rejection by Noel. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession. Here's Walker. Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled. But what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow.
A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court for the Knicks, they've got Taj Gibson. Rose is out there with Kemba Walker. Then there's Alec Burks, and it's Little in at the power forward position. Charlotte has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Floats it up for Doncic. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And Walker's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. No good off the back of the rim.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
The drive by Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Outside Rose. Fires from 18. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Doncic has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. To the paint. It's stolen by Little. Gibson. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, Taj Gibson is so strong on the backboards. His ability to pursue the offensive glass is truly a thing to watch.
Doncic against Gibson. Doncic passes to Bouknight. Back to Doncic. And the basket is good. Doncic has got 15 points here in the second half.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Pass to Little. Back to Rose. Burks on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. And he's good on the three ball.
I'll tell you, you have got to admire the kind of range Alec Burks possesses. Just about any spot on the floor is a good one for this guy.
Doncic with it. He's picked up by Little. Harrell, that's good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
So it's the Knicks now. And there's the pass to Gibson. Back to Walker. Pass to Burks. Some nice passing by New York here. Passes it to Gibson. The kick out to Walker. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
When you're an open teammate, you've got to be shot ready. And boy, Kemba Walker so efficient in the catch and shoot game.
Pass to Plumlee. Back to Doncic. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Doncic has got 8 points here in this quarter.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
The second effort, and he sinks the layup. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Hornets.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
And you also have to give credit to them for their shot blocking. They've had a ton of rejections in this ballgame. Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Down low, Plumlee dishes to Doncic. In the corner, Harrell with it. Gibson against Doncic. He feeds it to Plumlee. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Charlotte.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season. It'll go down as their 48th win.
And they're going to bring this season series to an end with a very nice victory here today. These teams spent a lot of time on the floor together this year. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For DJ,
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
Doncic kicks to Harrell. And the layup's good off the glass.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No questions. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
There's Walker with the three. It's rebounded by Charlotte. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Doncic. And Gibson sends it back.
Boy, Gibson's so good at timing these rejections. Twice on the pipes from Taj.
Floats it up for Doncic. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Outside Rose. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you next time.
Now, MP, Pat Beverly says that you're an overrated defender and that people only rave about you because of your celebrity status. Now, what do you have to say about that?
Look, Pat's the best, isn't he? Love going up against that guy because he's going to try to knock you off your game, and I always welcome that sort of challenge.
So is there anything you want to say to him on the record, though?
You know, I'm not much of a talker. I'm more of a Tim Duncan mode, but I feel confident in my squad, so I'm happy to let our play do the talking next time we meet, okay?
All right, thanks, MP.
Got a daughter now, so things are good, you know?
When are we going to see you on a cover of NBA 2K?
By 2K27.
Okay, I like that.
Let's do it.
Are you ready to go get my team card? Let's see how it turned out. Let's go.
For those of you who joined us for our
Ah, that's beautiful. A view of the stunning and historic City Hall. Welcome, everyone, to our broadcast here in Philadelphia. Welcome, basketball fans. It's Saturday afternoon, and you're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin.
I agree, David. Every word of it. Absolutely. Thank you. Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Hayward. Then there's P.J. Washington. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Doncic in at the two-guard position. And for the 76ers, Matisse Thybulle's out there with Reed. Then there's Maxey. Then there's Embiid. And it's Harden in at the point. And with the postseason looming, Greg, any change in approach for the playoff contenders?
Goal number one is health. Outside of that, you're looking at seeding, trying to fine-tune, and just getting dialed in for what could be a long road.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible passing ability.
Ball against Harden. Thybulle, the pass to Embiid. Back to Thybulle. 6 to shoot. The 8-footer, and that's good for 2.
Good job there, getting himself a little space on the inside.
Outside, Ball. Over Thybulle. Ball, no good.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Now, here's Thybulle. Not a lot of room. Fires from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Maxey's got 5 points so far.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Harden outside. The shot missing. Excellent D there from Ball.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch. And he now often looks for his teammates first.
Harden dishes to Embiid. Back to Harden. Pass to Embiid for 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Embiid finds Thybulle. Now here's Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Here's Maxey. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And so he hits both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Inside, here's Doncic. And no good that time. And it's Philadelphia the other way. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
Here's Maxey. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Pistons in Detroit. Embiid, no good.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
And they pick up 2.
And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Here's Embiid. He's coming off a 22-point game against Detroit.
And he also chipped in with a couple blocks in that game. Just a hint at the impact he had on the defensive side.
Thybulle for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Thybulle's got 5 now.
Boy, Harden's got such a tremendous feel for the game and sees the whole court.
He's a really slick creator.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pat to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
To the right side. Maxey off target with his three. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. 4-point game. Out to Doncic. To the middle. And then Washington with the dunk.
Boy, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. He's got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. You know, Hayward, like a lot of NBA players, is a pretty serious gamer in his free time off the court.
And you know what, Kevin? There are some people that think video games help with your hand-eye coordination. I'm not sure if that's the case or not, but I do know there are worse ways to rest up and keep yourself ready for the next real game than what Hayward was doing.
And the Hornets making a change here. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Washington. Harrell comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Oubre's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Martin subbed in for Ball. Korkmaz no good. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Doncic kicks to Plumlee. Back to Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
From the pass to Bassey. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Korkmaz. Headshot off. Great D that time from Harrell. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Hornets ahead, finishing the quarter on a tremendous 8-0 run. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And a bit of a lull in the play of Joel Embiid. He sees the need to turn up the heat a bit.
I think I need to, be more aggressive,
And a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Harden. Hornets with the rebound. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
Harden out there with Maxey. Then it's Reed. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Korkmaz in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And you look at some of the most unbreakable records in NBA history, Clark. Scott Skiles with 30 assists in 1 game. Who's going to beat that?
That's a hard one to top. 30 dimes in 1 game. That is just amazing. 1, you got to pass it well. And 2, you got to have great shooters around you. Westbrook had a game with 24 assists last year, but that's still a far cry from 30. I think that may very well be an untouchable record, Kevin.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Knicks was outstanding. He added 37 points and filled up the stat sheet, coming away from the night with a 5-by-5. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, every night's different. They may try to double him. It might force him to adjust or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Shot clock at 5. Embiid kicks to Harden. Here's Maxey. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Passes it to Maxey. Embiid kicks to Harden. Pass to Maxey. He dishes it to Reed. The pass to Embiid. Shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by Doncic.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Ball kicks to Washington. Doncic against Reed. Doncic passes to Washington. And he overshot that one, missing. Pass to Reed. Harden inside the three-point line. And he hits the jump shot.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
To the inside. And Kuzma slams it in.
Boy, he makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Rising off the ground like that. Kuzma takes a lot of pride, not only in finishing with finesse, but power, too.
Here's Embiid. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Rebound by the 76ers. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at DJ in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
On the floor for Charlotte, P.J. Washington is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Hayward. Then there's Doncic, and it's Ball in at the point. Hayward looking around to the middle. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Hayward. 17 points for DJ.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Reed the pass to Embiid. They get a hand on it, and the foul called on DJ. That's foul number 2 for him. And Philadelphia has possession. A shot by Harden, wide open. That 3 off the mark. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Hornets. Driving the lane, and then Washington with the dunk.
Boy, a fluid, agile penetrator. For a guy his size, he's nimble-footed. And Washington does a good job around the rim.
Harden the pass to Maxey. And it's Thibault in the corner. Pass to Embiid. Over Doncic. 4 on the clock. Stolen by Ball. Fast break now for Charlotte. And Doncic throws it down.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Harden against Ball. Shoots. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Doncic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Both teams will make substitutions. Massey, the pass to Harden. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Doncic with the steal. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Harden with it, and it's Martin picking him up, and it's Jordan with the jam.
And dropping the sledgehammer there. He curbs a 10-0 run by Charlotte.
Charlotte's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. And Harden really looks like he's been having fun out there.
I would agree with that, Kevin, and he says he's the same way off the court, too. I don't know him off the court, but he says he loves meeting new people. I don't have any trouble believing that. He enjoys engaging with kids, and certainly the bright tennis shoes are part of everybody's NBA attire now, but he wears it as an expression of his personality.
Doncic with the steal. To the paint, here's Martin. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Martin's got 7 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And the basket by Harden.
Harden putting constant pressure on the defense, finishing down low.
Hornets have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot. Pass to Martin. Doncic dishes to Martin. Beyond the arc. And he drops it in. Just a pretty release there from Doncic. Doncic has got 11 here in this quarter alone. And the pass to Harden. Driving to the basket. And Harden with the stuff.
Harden's ball handling is absolutely off the chain insane. I mean, easily carving up the defense. Superb control. Got it on the string.
Martin kicks to Doncic. No good with the triple. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Korkmaz is checked in, and a switch here also for Charlotte. Azubuike's checked in, and that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. 1:29 left in the third quarter, and it's Doncic missing. Philadelphia with the ball. Their next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Korkmaz kicks to Milton, and the foul called on DJ. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. On defense, the Hornets. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Clock at 6. Here's Milton. Feibel for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Doncic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Maxey's checked in for the 76ers. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Bouknight, he's checked in for Martin. Milton the pass to Maxey. Jacks up a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Milton's got 5.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
The Hornets have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Now here's Bouknight. He's guarded closely. Doncic. Bassey pulls it in.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Pass to Jordan. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. On the wing, Milton. Here's Harden. Good work defensively by Jones. And it's Jones with the ball for the Charlotte Hornets. Reed out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Harden. Then there's Maxey. And it's Milton in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Doncic. Second chance shot. Lays it up and banks it in. Doncic has got 30.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
Here's Springer. He's guarded by Plumlee. 5 on the clock. Tipped away. Doncic with the steal. And Clark, the NBA is supporting those players who use their platform for change. In 2021, the NBA created the new Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Award.
Yeah, that sends a really powerful message because those who have followed the career of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he was my idol as I was growing up, know that he not only performed at the highest level between the lines, but he has always been a voice and an activist for social justice, for education, for doing what's right and decent. His career outside of basketball clearly embodies what being about human rights is all about. So that's a really powerful message, and one that I'm glad to see the NBA put forth.
'76ers moving the ball around. Embiid, the pass to Springer. They kick it out to Green. 5 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Springer's got 4 this quarter.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Passes it to Bouknight. Back to Doncic. Pass to Bouknight. Charlotte needs to get a shot off. And Hayward gets it to go.
Well, you just can't let Hayward get set off the pass. He's a knockdown shooter.
Philadelphia's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Springer, the pass to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Hornets have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. Doncic with it, now defended by Embiid. Doncic passes to Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Charlotte.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And on the year, looking at their record, this game will make it 49 wins.
And this victory will draw them even in the season series as it comes to a close.
Fitting that it ends 2-2 because it's been a really good battle between these teams this year.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for DJ.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
And the foul called on DJ. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Jordan, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. The Hornets also changing it up. Martin's checked in for Hayward. And Satoransky subbed in for Bouknight. Here's Springer. Outside, Green. Shoots over Satoransky. Green, no luck. Here's the Hornets with the ball. Here's Doncic. Good work defensively by Millsap. Here's Niang. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
It's your boy, Dan Rue. Many of you guys know me from doing dances throughout the few years. They put my jump shot in the game like 2 years ago, so everybody used my jump shot because it's wet. Don't be jealous. Is your jump shot in the game?
No.
Exactly.
Professor, what do you think of NBA 2K23 so far?
It was dope. Right away looking at it, you could see the graphic upgrades. You know, like sometimes in the past people be like, oh, it's 2K, it's always pretty good, but like this one was exceptional. Right when I looked at it, I had like double take. I'm like, this is a real game? Like
So you're getting scanned today. How excited are you about that?
I'm super excited because A, now I get to play as myself in the game and I'm gonna start playing more than I do normally. And then B, I have history with 2K. So from 2K7 to 2K12, we did a lot of like the signature moves for a lot of like the NBA All-Stars and stuff like that. So to come back here and be in collaboration is awesome.
The game is actually really smooth. I like it. They slowed it down a little bit. It's more realistic. Until I get in the park and I max out 99 overall, we're gonna see what really happens.
Corey, we're here at NBA 2K23 Summer League. How's your Summer League been thus far?
It's dope so far. I just landed, kind of came straight into this, played a game of 2K, and just kind of mingling around and checking out the scene, and it's like good vibes in here, so I'm happy. Yeah.
You are getting a taste of NBA 2K23 for the first time. What do you think of the gameplay?
Super dope. Like the last one, I was a little it was a little hard for me on free throws, but this one, it seems like they made it a little bit easier for your boy. So I don't know, I'm super hyped. They said it was like an early version of the game, so super excited to see where it goes, but so far so good.
Anything else you want to talk?
The water in South Florida glistening. A perfect day here in Miami, the Magic City. All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Well, Allie, take it away.
Thanks, BA. The Miami Heat are all about winning.
Well, Allie, they want to stay in the mix. Good reporting there. So the Hornets starting five. Kyle Kuzma out there with Gordon Hayward. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Doncic in at the 2 spot. And for Miami, Lowry and Hero teaming up in the backcourt. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. Well, we've talked about shortening the season, Brent. What do you think about the proposal to shorten games?
Yeah, that's an interesting one, BA. You wonder how the records get affected and what it does to the integrity of the game. Something to think about. Maybe they try it during the summer league to see how that plays out. I don't know if it's going to change. anytime soon, though.
And so off the tip, it's Charlotte. Now here's Doncic. Checked by Tucker. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
You know, I think Kuzma has underrated quickness. It's part of what helps him finish at the rim so well.
Lowry outside. Kicks it to Hero. The three. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
Well, the catch and shoot is where Tyler Hero excels.
And he's going for the lob. And Butler with the block. Pass to Lowry. Hero for three. And the Heat, another three.
And you can tell Tyler Hero has put some hours in shooting the rock.
And it's the Hornets ball. 4-point game. Coming off that win against...
Yes, sir!
Oh!
That's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Lowry, the pass to Hero. And the Heat, another three.
And that's how you orchestrate the offense. Lowry showing the vision and the unselfishness.
Well, it's hard to talk about Lowry without mentioning his fantastic defense.
Quick and physical with ball handlers. Tough to back down in the post and just brings the effort on every play. Saw his teammate with a path to the rim and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. Outside Butler. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. Now here's Doncic. Last game with 30. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Hero. From down in the low post, it goes. Hero's got 11 points.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
And he lays in the alley-oop pass.
That pass was from far, far away and right on the money.
A serious long-distance connection right there. To the middle. And finished off by Adebayo.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big bam.
Ball outside. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Inside. Here's Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Outside Tucker. To the inside. Butler's shot is good.
This is feeling a little bit too easy right now for Jimmy Butler out there.
The Hornets have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And Doncic with the jam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Back to Kuzma. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Charlotte.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Here's Ball. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Miami trailing. Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Hero with it. 6 to shoot. On the break. Hayward, the pass to Doncic. Soft touch off the glass. Doncic has got 10 points.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Pass to Harrell. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Doncic with it. Hero picks him up. Doncic passes to Harrell, and that one drops. Harrell's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Hero outside. Oladipo finds Hero. A shot to stop the run, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Martin, he's checked in for ball. So he gets them both. Here's Martin. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Doncic outside. There's the triple. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Oubre passes to Doncic. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 15.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We'll be back in a moment. And one of the league's best at drawing charges. Kyle Lowry explains what a difference that play makes.
It's a real-life momentum shift. You know, it really...
Boy, Grant, he's as tough as they come, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he grew up in Philly, idolizing Allen Iverson. Lowry's tenacity and willingness to put his body on the line, actually reminiscent of Iverson's.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance from the Hornets so far.
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Tyler Hero is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Martin in at the 3. So that's who Miami starts the second with.
Thanks. DJ in the last game against the 76ers put on a show. He had 30 points and was a constant presence on the board. An astounding game for him, putting up numbers we might be talking about for the rest of his career. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention. It's his second foul, but not...
And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim. Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
And here's Lowry from the arc. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo. Oladipo's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Ball. Checking the numbers. He's averaging close to 15 a game. To the middle. Doncic with the jam.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
Charlotte is shooting just around 47% in the second quarter. Throws it up high, and Doncic hammers it home.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Lowry finds Butler. Yet another steal from him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
Ball against Oladipo. Ball outside. Shot clock at 6. And Doncic with the jam.
And few players can be that accurate with a pass from that distance.
And then that authoritative with the finish.
That is true.
And here's Butler. 10 points for him. Good work there as it goes. Butler's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
That is a tough two.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets in control. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And Miami has possession.
You love the playmaking of Jimmy Butler. He has the ball in his hands so much that guys don't relax when he's got it. They move around, give him options.
Here's who James Borrego is starting the second half with. Kyle Kuzma out there with P.J. Washington. Then there's Gordon Hayward. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Doncic in at the 2. Here's Lowry. Ooh, rejected by Doncic. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Here's Butler, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. You know what, Butler, we saw his playmaking in the 2020 finals. Brent, he led the Heat in assists for the series.
Yeah, I think guys fed off of his energy and knew that other teams were trying to shut down Jimmy, make sure offensively he wasn't going to get going. So he showed that other facet of his game as a playmaker.
Doncic, it's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Doncic has got 27.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Pass to Lowry. To the paint. It's tipped. Adebayo passes to Butler. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Now here's Ball. Hayward outside. Drills it from deep. Hayward's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Get there. Kicks it to Hero. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the long J. Hero's got 17.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Count it. That's 29 for him.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Down low. And he slams it in one-handed.
You feel like Hero has flipped the switch to start being more aggressive offensively.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work, and this roster is littered with overachievers. Jimmy Butler said...
Oladipo outside. Pass to Martin. Here's Oladipo. Off the mark there with a 3.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Doncic passes to Plumlee. Inside. And And Doncic hammers it home.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Oladipo against Oubre, and they pick up 2. 6 points for him.
Shot selection paying off there. Patience by Oladipo, and then knocks it down from the perimeter.
Here's Bouknight. Give him 8 points now. And Doncic hammers it home.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. To the inside. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Doncic with the jam.
He is the story for them offensively and a big reason why they're ahead.
Miami has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Oladipo outside. There's 10 seconds left in the third. 5 on the clock. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
And so it's Charlotte out in front by 19 going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Victor Oladipo is out there with Tyler Hero, and it's Butler in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Here's Hero. Coaching turnover is a fact of life in the NBA. Grant, as a player, how tough is it to adapt to a new coach?
Well, it depends on the timing. I mean, an offseason change gives the team a time to get used to a new system. Now, if it happens in midseason, it could be a little tough. The learning curve is definitely steep.
5 to shoot. Washington against Butler. The shot comes out, and Charlotte going the other way now.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to Washington. Back to Doncic. Let's go with a 3. To the paint. And stolen by Adebayo. And they're pushing it up. Here's Hero. Again, the Heat misses. Well, the Hornets shooting at a very efficient 67%. To the middle. Here's Kuzma. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
The Heat have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Outside Butler. Adebayo against Washington. Now here's Adebayo. Defense right on him. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Washington. And here is Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Washington outside. Now here's Oubre. Well, Brent, the NBA is looking to give back. It includes the formation of the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition to address racial and social inequality.
And I love that Adam Silver put together these type of committees to continue to address these concerns and not letting them go by the wayside or be forgotten. We're looking at education, we're looking at voting access, we're looking at criminal justice reform, all doing important work, and it will continue. So between the players and the commissioner's office, the league doing a great job of keeping it at the forefront.
Washington left side. Hero against Oubre. Shoots over Hero. Offensive board. The layup misses. For Miami, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Again, the Heat misses. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Doncic against Butler. Doncic passes to Kuzma. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Outside Tucker. Three-pointer. Sinks the tray. Tucker's got his first 3 points of the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Doncic with the bucket.
Now, Oubre will draw some attention as a scorer, but that's going to open up some passing lanes, and he doesn't make a mistake that time.
Doncic against Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Tucker with the ball. Hero outside. From deep. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. 10 of 14 from the field.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Doncic finds Oubre. And here is Hayward. Now Oubre. Inside. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Butler against Washington. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. I mean, didn't see a lot of the floor in his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
And the Hornets making a change here. Azubuike, he's checked in for Washington. Jones comes in for Kuzma. Martin, he's checked in for Hayward. And it's Satoransky in for Oubre.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Hornets.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And certainly a point of pride. They've now won 50 games this year.
And for the year, this will be the 3rd win in 4 games against this team. They really brought it tonight.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. The Heat making a switch here. Dedmon's checked in. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Strus with the bucket.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
To the inside, Doncic lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Doncic has got 47 points.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Pass to Vincent. Launches a 3. Hornets with the rebound. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Satoransky outside. Here's Doncic. The second effort. And another shot. It's rebounded by Dedmon. Ross with it. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everybody.
Be a part.
What's up, guys? We're here with Danielle, and we are talking NBA 2K23. You recently got into the game since NBA 2K17. What are you excited about for this year's game?
Well, for the first time, I got my face scan.
Yeah.
So I guess getting to play as me and my player, because I usually only play my player. So I guess that, but then also, since I'm from Chicago, I am a Bulls fan. So the legendary version, I think, the cover was MJ, so I'm pretty excited about that too.
What's your my player?
I actually made a center, because my friend told me that it was like the easiest to kind of do.
So you go the easy route?
Yeah. I'm new to basketball, so, you know, I'm just trying to do the easy stuff first.
Well, it looks like you had a great time out there at Summer League.
We had a blast, but it's time to get back to the studio because we've got a game to finish.
Woo, 2K23 right around the corner. While you were out there in Vegas, I was catching up with some of the dev team to share some insights on NBA 2K23. I can't wait to share it with all of you.
Until then, make sure you're following us on social media. We're at NBA 2K_2KTV.
We'll see you soon, and enjoy the game.
Bye.
The city of Charlotte, North Carolina is the setting for our broadcast tonight. And isn't the view magnificent? Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. We'll watch the Orlando Magic in this one as they go up against the Charlotte Hornets here at Spectrum Center. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Gordon Hayward signed with Charlotte last season. He said, we're anything but older and veteran, but we keep finding ways to win in clutch situations. That's something to build on. Each day, each game, we're getting better. We do that, and the results will take care of themselves. Guys, back to you.
Well, they are fun to watch, certainly, David. Thanks. A look at the starting group for the Magic. They've got Anthony, Mo Wagner out there with Wendell Carter. Then there's Suggs, and it's Wagner in at the small forward. And for Charlotte, Washington out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Ball, and it's Hayward, and it's Doncic in at the 2. And the Magic start out with the ball. Now here's Anthony. Pass to Suggs. Back to Anthony. Not going to go that time. Kuzma with it. Inside. Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
Anthony, the pass to Wagner. Trying to find Wagner and gets it to him. Back to Wagner. Down low. And finished off by Wagner.
Well, we know Mo Wagner is a sweet shooting big, but right there he says, you know I can get off my feet too.
Floats it up for Doncic.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Orlando Magic. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
Yeah, and they won that matchup last time, and it wasn't even close, guys.
Yeah, I thought that had to do with getting the starters in foul trouble and then taking advantage of the substitutes, and that led to a huge disparity on the scoreboard.
And the Hornets call time here.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
And it's the Hornets ball. To the paint, and stolen by Wagner. As break, here come the Magic. Lobs it up for Anthony. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And Doncic throws it down.
And incredibly long at the point. Ball using that wingspan to disrupt and start the break. And with LaMelo Ball, this team struck gold. Exactly what the Hornets needed. Great production and a face of the franchise type of talent.
Back to Wagner. He kicks it to Suggs. And the three ball is good.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary. Even more difficult to defend.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
And here is Ball. After Jalen Suggs made that last three-pointer. And stolen by Wagner. Anthony on the wing. To the inside. And finished off by Wagner.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
You know, Greg, thinking about LaMelo and this team, he's got the fans here in Charlotte excited.
And Kep, let's be honest here for a moment. The Hornets haven't had a lot of luck in the draft. Finally, they knocked one out of the park, and the fans are ecstatic.
And that one's good, Wagner.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
To the middle, here's Suggs. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Suggs has got 5 points so far.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Ball. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Pass to Doncic. Inside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Washington. Harrell comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Fultz with the ball for Orlando. Over to the wing. Lopez kicks to Robinson. Here's JOKIC. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For Charlotte, they've gone a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. And Doncic, here we go.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Outside Robinson. Wide open look. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
To the inside, Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And when it comes to moving the ball, LaMelo is unreal. Can make any pass in the book.
Robinson kicks to Isaac. Now Fultz. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Robinson passes to Lopez. The Magic need to get a shot off here. From beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
You know, hats off to him for staying active inside. Lopez just creating his own offense.
The pass to Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Robinson against Doncic. Off the left rim and out. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jonathan Isaac. The Hornets have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Hornets lead by 4. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
We've got Montrezl Harrell. Martin is out there with Doncic. Then there's Oubre, and it's Azubuike in at the 5 spot. So that's the Hornets 5. It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Heat got the job done. He finished with 47 points, and his active hands were on display again with a lot of steals. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Well, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
Here's Isaac after the basket by Charlotte. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Fultz. And it's off the back rim. No good. Hornets leading by 8. Martin with the bucket.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with...
And so it's Charlotte in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You look at DJ in this one. He's been everywhere.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Checking out the group for Steven Silas to start the second half. They've got Wagner. Anthony is out there with subs. Then it's Wendell Carter, and it's Wagner in at center to the left side wing. Poked away. Doncic with the steal. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. The Magic trail by 11. Anthony looking it over. Here's Carter. Doncic with the block.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And he gets the bucket. Wagner's got 9.
Excellent concentration by Mo Wagner. And, boy, what touch from the big man.
Anthony against Ball. To the paint. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Ball. Doncic has got the lead up to 13 now for Charlotte. And it's the Magic's ball. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
Greg, talk about a guy who plays with competitive fire. Suggs is a powerful leader, but by example.
Yeah, I mean, this guy plays with such great strength and energy, and he makes great decisions. Really has an advanced understanding of the game for his age.
They get it back. Out to Anthony. From the arc. Good on the triple. Anthony's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Magic.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
Left side, Ball, Doncic. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Yep, that one goes.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Here are the Magic now. And here is Suggs. 9 points in the game so far. Doncic with the block. Out of bounds, Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And the Hornets making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Harrell, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Robin Lopez is checked in for Wendell Carter. Okiki comes in for Wagner. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Suggs. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Anthony. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. DJ really making a difference here.
You've got to take a timeout, take a breath, and come up with a plan for how to stop this guy.
Kelly Oubre's checked in for Charlotte. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes are gone. Robinson against Doncic. Fultz looking around. Robinson kicks to Lopez. Shot clock at 6. Here's Fultz. That's short off the rim.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
1:58 left to play in the third. Passes to Okiki. Offensive rebound. Tries yet again. Isaac trying to break free. And the shot is good. Lopez has got his second bucket of the night.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backboard.
And Ball slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Fultz, the bounce pass. Isaac against Harrell. Isaac kicks to Fultz. That's tipped. Ball up top. And Ball slams it in. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 12 assists.
And with that burst, you can count on LaMelo being the first up the court on the break. He won't miss a chance to get out and run.
Lopez outside. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Fultz. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
Lets the three fly. That shot no good. And Orlando the other way now. Lopez outside. Fultz with the ball. Now guarded by Harrell. And Isaac throws it down.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
Back to ball. Doncic outside. Good if it goes. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Coaches talk about ending quarters. Well, you cannot do it better than that.
And so it's Charlotte riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court for the Hornets, Montrezl Harrell is out there with Oubre. Then there's Doncic, and it's Azubuike in at the center position. Oubre kicks to Doncic. Puts up a three. A three-pointer is right on target. Doncic has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Hornets. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 18. Pass to Wagner. He dishes it to Carter. Pass to Wagner. Clock at 4. Shoots over Oubre. And it's Wagner missing. Charlotte leading by 18. To the middle. Here's Doncic. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
That shot wide open. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. The drive by Doncic. Here's Harrell. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Isaac using every bit of that 6'10 frame to send it back.
Charlotte calls timeout. Both teams deciding to change it up. Anthony against Doncic. Down low. Here's Kuzma. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. And the foul called on DJ. That is his first foul of the game. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who is the toughest matchup for you when you play?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas,
who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
Here's Suggs. Now, here's Wagner. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Charlotte making a switch here. Ball's checked in.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Carter on the wing, guarded by Kuzma. Carter dishes to Suggs. Cans it from downtown.
Well, that's his second three of the game. One in the first half, one here.
Hornets leading by 21. Floats it up for Doncic. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Doncic has got 41. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Hornets?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Washington finds Hayward. Ball surveying the defense. And that one drops for him.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Orlando moving the ball around. Now the pass to Suggs. Doncic with the block. And they'll keep possession. 5 to shoot. Anthony drawing the double team. No one near Suggs as he lets it go.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard. Gets them another possession and allows them to run even more clock. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Hornets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
And not just a win tonight, guys, but a win on the season series as well, as they finish with 3 out of 4 games against this opponent. And what a huge standout performance it was
for DJ.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force, and I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
To the wing on the left. Wagner kicks to Suggs. Off target from three-point range. And it's the Hornets ball. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ball finds Doncic. Here's Kuzma. He's defended by Wagner. Back to Doncic. Over Anthony. It's hauled in by the Magic. Suggs with the ball. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in.
What's up, everybody? This is the Professor. You're watching 2K TV.
Welcome to this special summer edition of NBA 2K TV. I'm Chris Manning here at the 2K studios.
And I'm Alexis Morgan from sunny Las Vegas at Summer League. And it's a very special Summer League because it is NBA 2K23 Summer League. We caught up with some fans and, of course, the NBA draft picks.
Well, I'm sad I couldn't be there.
Cutting right through the heart of the city, the Chicago River and the Windy City are setting today. TGIF, everyone. It's the NBA on. Hey, Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Chicago Bulls.
All right, thanks, Allie. And these are two young teams, rare for youth to be served in this league. But, Grant, you didn't seem to have any trouble back in your day, partner.
Well, B.A., I played 4 years at Duke, so I came in right away ready to contribute. And that's right. I was fortunate enough to make the All-Star team in my rookie season, too. So I came in ready.
Here are the starters for Charlotte. We've got Kyle Kuzma. He's out there with P.J. Washington. Ball is out there with Gordon Hayward. And it's Doncic in at the 2 spot. And for Chicago, they've got Lonzo Ball. Patrick Williams out there with Troy Brown. Then it's Matt Thomas. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. Now here's Ball. And Doncic with the jam.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Vucevic, the pass to Brown. Ball outside. Right wing. Here's Thomas. He buries it from 3.
Nice speed from Lonzo Ball to the wide open man. He has a good eye for those openings.
And here's Ball. In his last outing, he had 11 points. And Doncic with the jam.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Here's Williams. After the basket by Charlotte. That shot wide open. Thomas has got 6.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Ball against Ball. Down low. Here's Doncic. The shot off that time. And Chicago will go the other way with it.
Patrick Williams, he's a great defender right out of the gate. He knows right where to go and how to position himself.
The Hornets have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Here's Ball. A steady force on their offense. Recording around 14.5 a game. Fades. Doncic passes to Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. And Doncic the bucket on the assist by Ball. He's got 6. And for Williams in his defense, he plays far beyond his age, Smitty.
You know, that innate understanding is hard to teach, B.A. It's what made this team go after him. Could be a special defender for years.
Now here's Doncic. Playing Orlando, he was nearly unstoppable. Ball with the rebound.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Williams passes to Ball. Kuzma against Williams. And there's the rejection.
Though he won't block a lot of shots, Kyle with terrific defense that time. Read that one all the way.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space. But that does make it a tougher shot.
Now here's Brown. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Ooh, rejected by Doncic. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Ball passes to Doncic. In close. Over Williams. Doncic, good.
Scoring well this quarter. picking up steam as he goes.
Chicago has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Pass to Thomas. Outside, Brown. The three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Ball against ball. And he can't get that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
Honestly, they were just outclassed in that one. We thought it would be a tough night for them, and it was.
Ugly, ugly display. I thought they'd be more competitive, but I was wrong.
Chicago leading. Pass to Williams. Back to Ball. Brown with it.
He was too aggressive. That's already his second foul. We haven't even gotten out of the first quarter.
Chicago making some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Williams. Dosunmu comes in for Thomas. And it's Caruso in for Ball. And the Bulls call time here. Green's a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, their passing had...
Kelly Oubre out there with Montrezl Harrell. And it's Azubuike in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Doncic outside. Here's Harrell. Kicks it to Doncic. Clock at 6. Pass to Oubre. Shoots over Brown. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Thanks. DJ in the last game against the Magic was tremendous. He picked up 41 points, and they were not ready for him to block shots left and right. He put up huge numbers last time out. We'll see if it's more of the same tonight. Guys?
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Here's Martin. Back to Doncic. To the paint. Down low. And it's Chicago with a board.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Caruso misses. Charlotte has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. To the middle. Here's Azubuike. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Pass to Dosunmu. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Can't connect from 14.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Doncic with it. Now Thompson defending. Thompson against Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Highlight reel dribble move. And then the athleticism takes over. Woo!
Yep, he wasn't going to be denied there. Showing all the skill. Williams' shot is good.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Charlotte calls timeout. All right, Smitty, looking back at your career, you were named an all-star scoring 20 points a game, but you also played a few years as a role player. What do you think the key was to that transition?
You know, B.A., you have to always embrace being a great teammate, no matter what the role is. Of course, winning a ring like I did with the Spurs, that makes coming off the bench much easier.
The Bulls have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Here's Ball. Pass to Thomas from the arc. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 3 assists tonight.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Now Hayward. Back to Doncic. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Chicago. Green comes in for Williams. Ball, he's checked in for Charlotte. Here's Ball. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort. And Charlotte shooting just 38% in this quarter. Ball against Vucevic. Doncic outside. Hayward right side. Back to Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
This is the patience we talk about. Hayward waiting that extra half second, finds the open man.
26 seconds left to play in the half. Ball against Ball. Oh, there's the alley. And it's hammered home by Green.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Ball passes to Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. The 3 from Ball. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Chicago with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And the Bulls shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. We've got Troy Brown. Matt Thomas is out there with Ball. Then it's Patrick Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Billy Donovan getting going here in the second half.
It's become pretty clear that if a team's looking to run a fast-paced offense, Lonzo Ball is the perfect choice at the point.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam to the wing, right side. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Inside, here's Washington. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one. It does seem like Lonzo's game is suited to an up-tempo attack, Smitty.
I totally agree, B.A. It gets him into his comfort zone. And when he's in a groove, making plays, scoring on his own, he's a very dangerous offensive player.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Doncic finds Kuzma. Oh, they get a hand on it. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ball. Sweet little floater.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Ball against Ball. Ball outside. Pass to Brown. Shoots over Hayward. Brown can't hit.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves off. And it's Ball off the drive. Thomas. And again, it's the the Bulls from deep.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Zach LaVine with his first All-Star selection in 2021, and then the Bulls added a second All-Star, Nikola Vucevic, at the trade deadline. LaVine said, "We got another big-time player here. Guys, with this combination, they have a chance to be special."
Well, they're putting some pieces together, Allie. Thanks for that. DeSumo, he's checked in for Chicago. Caruso comes in for Ball. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Harrell's checked in for Kuzma. Caruso misses. Charlotte trailing. To the inside. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
DeSumo for three. And it's Harrell with a rebound. Harrell's got his 5th rebound in this one. Doncic outside. Pass to Ball. Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. This for the tie. Hauled in by Brown. Chicago's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's Caruso. Pass to DeSumo. Pulls it. And they recover it. Ooh, rejected by Doncic. Ball outside to the paint. And Doncic hammers it home.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. And here's Brown. Left side, Williams. Here's DeSumo. He's guarded by Washington. Pass to DeSumo. Looking to end the drought. Can't hit that one. And Charlotte going the other way now. Ball finds Doncic. Now here's Washington. Back to Doncic. It's Hayward on the wing. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Back to Doncic. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Chicago leading. Here's DeSumo. Oh, Hayward with some nice D.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Hits that one. Nice pass, leading him to the bucket. Hayward's got his first points of the night.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Pass to DeSumo. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Here's Washington, and there's a 3-second violation. Some changes for Chicago. Thompson, he's checked in for Vucevic, and Green is subbed in for Brown. Plumlee's checked in for Charlotte. Oubre comes in for Hayward. 24 seconds left in the third. Thompson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 1.
Converting against good defense, the length and desire of Thompson making the difference.
And he lobs it up top. And Doncic with the jam. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Pass to DeSumo. Tipped away. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity.
Caruso, he's checked in for Williams. Bouknight, he's checked in for Charlotte. Doncic comes in for LaMelo Ball. Now Ball. Green with the ball. On the take. Launches it. They get it again. Thompson's shot is off.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
On the court for Charlotte, Mason Plumlee out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Bouknight. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Doncic in at the point. Thomas, that's good.
In the first half, he got wild and loose from beyond the arc. Now he's hit 3 more since. Remarkable.
Pass to Bouknight. Back to Doncic. To the middle. Plumlee, no good.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
They could have tied it up. That was a huge opportunity they missed.
Ball passes to Thompson. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Doncic passes to Kuzma. He's off on the layup. The Bulls have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the 4th quarter. Pass to Caruso. Drives to the hoop. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Drive by Brown, and the jam by Brown.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Going dunk for dunk. It's an aerial display.
Hey, and we may get another one this next trip up the floor. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And the Hornets making a change here. Ball's checked in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He said, quote, "This one isn't over. Those guys will come roaring back. We have to be ready. If something doesn't go our way, don't dwell, just move on to the next play." Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. For Charlotte, they've gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the 4th quarter. Now here's Doncic. He's guarded closely. Pass to Kuzma. Ball outside. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Oh, incredible. Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. Here's Doncic. The kick out to Ball. Inside. And stolen by Williams. Down low. Here's Vucevic. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Doncic passes to Hayward. Ball outside. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's Doncic missing.
Almost a highlight reel play. Hey, you have to appreciate the effort though.
Caruso. It's not going to go for him. Kuzma with the defensive effort. For Charlotte, they've gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Doncic passes to Kuzma.
Yes! Take that. Kyle Kuzma, confident, hits the shot of the night.
And here's Chicago. Here's Caruso. Williams on the wing. And he banks in the layup. And the Bulls lead by 7.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're on top by 5. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And the Bulls making a change here. Ball's checked in. And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops. And that increases the lead to 6.
If you're a point guard and you want the ball at the end of games, you have to knock down free throws. That's something Lonzo Ball is working on, in my opinion.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
There's Ball with a 3. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
Unselfish. Moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That should put this game on ice, not leaving any points behind.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're behind by 6. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. All right, guys, what do you think?
They need to answer fast.
Not only do they need a bucket, they need a 3 just to give them any chance at all.
The 3 from Ball. Called in by Brown. And they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. 7 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Azubuike. This one belongs to Chicago. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew signing off. We'll see you next time.
Johnny, welcome to 2K TV. Now, you were just scanned for NBA 2K23. Can you describe what the process was like?
I've never seen that many cameras in one setting before, but, you know, it was a lot of fun just knowing that I'm going to actually be in a video game.
I've been playing 2K since I was a kid, so now...
Well, it's important to look your best on the road, and that's not lost on the Wizards. Here they are, coming into the arena earlier on. The city of Charlotte, North Carolina is the setting for our broadcast tonight. And isn't the view magnificent? Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you.
David, he is the total package. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. They've got Porzingis. Smith is out there with Terry Rozier. Then it's Avdia. And it's Gafford into the power forward. And for Charlotte, Doncic out there with LaMelo Ball. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Hayward in at the 3 spot. Hard to believe it's our last regular season game, C-Web. How excited are you to finally get the playoffs going?
It's the whole reason why we're here, Kevin. Bring it on, brother. Bring it on.
Look, right there, the defense overcommits. Hayward with good awareness finds the open man.
Smith kicks to Rozier. Just 5 to shoot. It's not going to go for him. Hayward with some nice D. To the paint. Washington passes to Doncic. Ball against Smith. Back to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Now, here's Avdia. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. To the middle, here's Ball. Pass to Doncic. Up top, Kuzma. Hayward outside. On the wing, Doncic. Stolen away. Now, here is Smith. 9 points last game. Passes it to Rozier. Now, here's Avdia. Guarded by Doncic. Stolen by Ball. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Doncic feeling it out. To the inside. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. There's Ball with the 3. Drops in the tray.
Executing the plan here early. Still haven't missed a shot.
Wizards have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. So timeout called here. The first for the Wizards.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
Porzingis kicks to Avdia. Smith outside. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Rozier. Doncic with the block. Driving inside. And the dunk by Doncic.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
Wizards trail by 9. Rozier with the ball. He had 25 points last game. Over to the left wing. Now, here's Avdia. He's guarded closer. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Count it.
The cleverness of Smith showing itself once again. Terrific at getting into the heart of the D and then cashing in.
Ball against Smith. The pass to Doncic. Washington kicks to Hayward. Offensive rebound. Porzingis with the block.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use there.
Doncic with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And making a statement right away. Letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Some changes for Charlotte. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Washington. Montrezl Harrell comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Oubre subbed in for Gordon Hayward. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Kisper comes in for Avdia. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Terry Rozier. And Raul Neto subbed in for Smith. Now here's Porzingis. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Over Plumlee. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Ball with the bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for Washington. 9-point game. Pass to Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. Back to Neto. The three. Sinks the three-pointer.
And scanning the floor well. Porzingis all about finding open teammates when they've got a look.
And here is Ball. He's got 5.
And that lob came from a mile away, and it was right on the money.
Talk about a long-distance connection. Here's Neto. Pass to Kispert. Now Bryant. Shoots over Ball. Bryant can't get it to go. Here's the Hornets with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
They decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
Here's Neto. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And the foul called on DJ. That is his first foul of the game. 12 seconds left here in the first quarter. Now Kispert. Pass to Neto. High arcing shot. It's good. Neto's got 5 now. And so the first quarter is in the books. Hornets ahead, leading by 8. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. We've got time. Also, Kispert. This will be his third free throw shot of the game. Free throw good, Kuzma. And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I got a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather own the team.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Bulls was tremendous. He grabbed 24 points and played tremendous defense as well, really causing havoc on both ends of the floor. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. And we'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
It's all about getting into a comfort zone early. When he does that, he can be very difficult to contain the rest of the way.
Smith against Ball. Floats it up for Doncic. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
Wizards trail by 4. Smith, the pass to Avdija. Inside. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Avdija. Porzingis has got his first 2 points of the night. For Charlotte, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Ball against Smith. Outside, Ball. 6 on the shot clock to the middle. Here's Doncic. And there's another one for the Hornets.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Washington's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Smith kicks to Gafford. Back to Smith. The pass to Gafford. On the wing, Rozier. Misses the three.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
To the paint. Here's Avdia. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
It's his first trip to the line.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Charlotte making a switch here. Azubuike's checked in, and then for Washington, Ryan is checked in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Smith. Ball feeling it out a bit. Wants to get it to Doncic, and does.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Doncic against Rozier. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Hornets lead by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at DJ in this one. He's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
We've got ball. Hayward out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Doncic. And it's Washington in at the 5, down low. So that's who James Borrego starts the second half with. And it goes on a bounce. That one is off Smith.
And that's a gift if I've ever seen. They've got to communicate much better out there.
Charlotte leading by 7. To the inside, Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Serious verticality from Washington. Soars up to the rim and throws it down.
Pass to Rozier. Nice ball movement by Washington. Passes it to Porzingis. Porzingis is double. 6 to shoot. Rozier for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Rozier's got 15 points.
Oh, beautiful looking 3-ball from Rozier. Really expanding his range.
And every year, Terry Rozier seems to get better. Specifically, Greg, becoming a more efficient and lethal scorer.
I mean, he's improving his percentages over the years, especially his three-point shooting. When he came into the league, was not a threat from deep. Now, you have got to honor that outside shot.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work, but I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end that he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. Rozier, the pass to Smith. Gafford with the ball. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Well, this is what Smith does best, keeping his eyes moving to set up the open man.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. And some changes here for the Hornets. Plumlee is checked in for Washington. Harrell comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Oubre subbed in for Gordon Hayward. And then for Washington, Todd's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Kisper comes in for Avdia. And Raul Neto subbed in for Ish Smith.
just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
Kispert kicks to Rozier. Floats one up, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. 4 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
Oh, what a clean shot from Rozier. He and his squad worked hard to create those good looks.
Down low. Doncic finds ball. Floats it up for Doncic. And the jumper from down low is good. Doncic has got 20 points.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Rozier against Doncic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. We're so fortunate to have so many versatile bigs in today's NBA, Chris. But of those bigs, who do you enjoy watching the most?
Oh, well, I love watching Jokic and Embiid. I mean, we've seen what those guys can do. Post up, step out, hit threes, control that corner action, and they're able to carry their team.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Porzingis. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Rozier. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Caldwell Pope passes to Neto. Out to the wing. On the wing, Bryant. He's guarded by Plumlee. Neto surveying the floor. Shoots over ball. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
They know they can't give him that shot. The D's all over it, not even giving him an inch of space.
To the middle. Here's Neto, and it's sent back by Plumlee. And he's able to get it back. And they recover it. Caldwell Pope finds Neto. On the wing, Bryant. And another shot. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Launches a 3, and it's the Hornets another 3.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only being strong.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Neto can't get it to go.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Inside. Here's Doncic. Goes back up. He lays it in. Doncic has got 13 points in the second half.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now, here's Todd. He's defended by Harrell. Todd passes to Bryant. Oubre with the steal. To the paint. Here's Doncic, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Caldwell Pope with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Here's Neto. Off the mark, and the drought continues. And it's Oubre. The drive.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove this amount.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Hornets on top, up 19. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Wizards. Daniel Gafford is out there with Bryant. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Ish Smith. And it's Avdia in at the 3 spot. Smith outside. The Wizards working the ball around now. Count it, good. Gafford's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Wizards. Hornets leading by 17. Hayward passes to Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Here's Avdia. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 4 assists in the game.
Wow. Smith is just an incredible distributor, a genuine floor leader. He knows where to dish the rock.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hornets.
You want to see how efficient the offense is running? A great stat to look at is points off assist. And they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Porzingis comes in for Bryant. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Caldwell-Pope.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Oh, exactly. Give it to the guy with the hot hand as long as you can. Let him try to close this out.
And Gafford throws it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And, Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Charlotte calls timeout. Hornets leading by 19 points. To the inside, Washington laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Smith kicks to Porzingis. Hayward grabs the board. Hornets have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Floats it up for Doncic. Doesn't go for him.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later. His offense has been non-existent tonight. This really hurt me.
Pass to Martin. You sometimes hear people say games are called too closer. Are you of the mind that the refs need to let them play?
I'm understanding the mindset that the refs need to understand that we didn't come to watch them, and they need to be consistent on both ends of the floor. That's all guys ever complain about. When you see a guy going up to the ref, he's usually saying, hey, you didn't call that on the other end, or you called that on the other end. So consistency, I mean, these guys are trying to do their job to the best of their ability, but they need to be more consistent.
He lobs it up, and it goes out of bounds. That went off Porzingis.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Bouknight, he's checked in for the Hornets. Shot clock at 6. Doncic passes to Bouknight. He gets that one.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
So Rozier will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. And there's the pass to Porzingis. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
To the middle, here's Washington, and the rejection by Gafford. Smith against Kuzma. Smith the pass to Porzingis. Over Hayward, and it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Smith. Smith's got 6 assists here tonight.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside, able to practically play on top of the D.
It's stolen by Smith. Over in the corner, Avdia. Here's Gafford. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Doncic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. To the wing right side. Now here's Bouknight. He's covered closely. Back to Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Washington's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Yeah, and for Rozier, it's been this way all night, using his athleticism to get to his spots and making good on his opportunities.
Feeds to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Charlotte.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And for the year now, they'll have 52 wins under their belt.
And on the season, this is going to be their third win in 4 games against this team. And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was
for DJ.
He was the one dictating the pace tonight, playing up-tempo or slowing it down, but always scoring.
To the paint. That shot, no good. Nice D from Porzingis. Smith with it, now defended by Hayward. Smith kicks to Porzingis. Back to Smith. Over Hayward. And it's Smith missing. Porzingis against Doncic. Floats it up for Doncic. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Now that's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
It's that time of year again, my friends. My favorite